We on? Are we moving? All right, we'll make espresso, and maybe we'll make espresso fudge. We'll see if we have enough. So we'll start with 5 quarts of mix. You're going to stay? No, you don't have to stay.
I'll be right back.
I remember once you said that and you left for hours. I didn't know what to do.
I went to Argentina and back.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, now what we're going to use is, there's a secret ingredient in this, but for now, we won't get into that. Coffee crystals. You know the instant coffee crystals? Oh, I use Folgers, and they're really good. What you have to do is dissolve them so that you don't get chips or whatever. So we're going to take, you want to know how much? It's in the book. There's 3 ounces of coffee crystals, Folgers coffee crystals. And then there's the secret ingredient. Any guesses? I discovered 2, I discovered 2 amazing ingredients that I use constantly. One is Ghirardelli's chocolate powder, which is ground up chocolate, and the other is Ghirardelli's white chocolate powder, ground up white chocolate. And they are terrific. They add so much. It costs you about $100 for a 25-pound box. Again, it sounds like a lot, but you have a choice to make. So anyway, we have 5 teaspoons of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you ever have too much chocolate? No. Okay, so that's that. Now all we want to do is we want to, So we're going to get some hot water, just a little bit, just enough to soup it up, and then we'll put it in the machine. Tuesday, Thursday. Hello? Hello? Okay. Oh boy, look at that. That's something, isn't it? That's great. And that's all it takes, is that. Now, of course, the big challenge is to get this into the machine. So we'll give that a shot. What do we have in there so far?
5 quarts of mix.
That's it, right? Vanilla. So how much vanilla should we use? Oh, come on. 5 quarts of mix. 5. 1 ounce per quart. 5. Okay?
Your cannoli, you use 10 just because you want.
No, I use 20 actually in the cannoli because there's no flavor in there except ricotta, she says. Ricotta, but so you have to, add some more vanilla. That was through trial and error. You'll see what you like.
Right.
I like 1 per 1. So that's about 5 ounces. Again, not only doesn't it matter, you can't put too much in, and you'll see what you like. I like to have the machine running when I add stuff. Just seems to help things along. So, we'll start this baby up here. We'll go to super premium ice cream. And that's it. There's not a whole lot of ingredients here. We have the mix, vanilla, the chocolate powder, and the coffee. That's it. Now he should have, Ken, are you there? Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure that I'm not doing this, you know, out of the goodness of my heart here.
No, she woke me up.
Now, if you want to make, this is worth the price of admission, right here. If you want to, if you want to make a swirl through it, like a fudge swirl, you know, you've seen ice cream. What a beautiful swirl! I finally discovered how to do it after being in business for, it was 4 years. I finally, because you know, people think as it's coming out, you put it doesn't work. So this is how I discovered how to do it, and boy, it works great. This is that chocolate fudge Smucker's that was in the refrigerator. So we'll take a little of this. And if I had my paint thinner out, I could use that, but this will be all right. And you just want to get consistency that you're happy with, because you'll see what we do with it. It's real. Oh, this is great. So that's, can you see it? Yeah? Imagine if I dropped this now, that would like take an hour to clean that up.
Refrigeration one?
What? No, not yet.
Not yet.
I want to make sure that coffee is really mixed into the ice cream. It looks great though. Do you see the color of it? It's beautiful. All right, so now we'll put that on. All right? In the class I teach, when I ask somebody to turn it on, the refrigeration, ready? Okay. It's like a big thing. Now what we need to make this variegate is we need the ice cream to be in a tub, a squishy tub. Where do you get them? You thought I was just going to come right out with it and let it go, huh? That's proprietary information. Now we can even add a little more. Okay, that's good. Let me ask you a question. Did anybody have a mind change in what kind of ingredients to use? Did it make sense to use better ingredients? Now, we didn't even talk about Italian ices and cream ice. Does anybody know what cream ice is?
Is it the same thing as sherbet?
It's sherbet. It's sherbet. What you Americans call sherbet. It's sherbet. And I was telling this gentleman right here that if I were to start over again in business, the store I would open up would sell cream ice. That's it. Cream ice. But anyway, that's a horse of a different color. So the ingredients with Italian ices, it's even more pronounced because all you're using is water and sugar. Then whatever you make is it. You know, if you use fake Oreos, you've got fake Oreo Italian ice. If you use imitation chocolate, you've got imitation chocolate Italian ice. So your profit is out of the roof on Italian ice. So why not use, like, you know, the best? Like Ghirardelli, it's $100 or $110 for a box. And they're, ooh, that's so, you know, I can buy this stuff. I can use cocoa and add a little sugar to it. Well, sure you can. But if you're, especially in Italian ice, that's all you got. It's all you got is water, sugar, and that, whatever that is. So make that really the highest quality you can and use plenty of it. Yes.
Did you ever use drink mix?
What?
You know, alcoholic drink mix for ices, for flavoring ices? And I've used the mango mix, you know, for making mango daiquiris or whatever, and that works pretty well.
You know, that's what I do. I walk up and down the aisles of the supermarket, and whatever I can find that has a lot of flavor. The question was, what was the question?
Did you ever use a mix?
Oh, do you ever use drink mixes in your ice cream? The answer to that is nebulous at best, but whatever you can find that has a lot of flavor. When I first started, you know what I was using? I was using Jell-O. I saw, because if you look at the Jell-O mixes on the shelf, they have 100 flavors of this stuff, and some of them are cool. You can't duplicate them with it. So I would buy Jell-O and make ice cream out of it, and it was great. Just use enough of it. But they did all the work for you.
99 bananas makes a real good banana pudding ice cream. If you put the 99 bananas, it's a liqueur. A liqueur. It's
Anything will make great ice
don't
cream.
need much, yeah.
Anybody else?
What happens if you have, in your business, I know you do a lot of adult flavors. Are you regulated by ABC or, I mean, it's going to be, you know, we're in Virginia, I don't know whether or not, if I get a Jack Daniel's flavored ice cream.
No, you should be fine. You should be fine because you're not selling drinks. You're not selling liquor. You're not selling alcohol. You're selling a product that has alcohol in it. Much like an Italian restaurant sells veal marsala, and they dump that marsala wine into there. Or a bakery makes rum cake with rum in it. You're just using alcohol as a flavor in your food. Just don't start pouring drinks, you know.
Right.
And check your state.
All bets are off. And check the state you're in.
In Ohio, I talked to the guy.
Yeah, but you don't want to live in Ohio anyway.
You know. When he said that falls under, when you think
You don't want to live in Ohio, do you?
Oh, no.
No.
No, why would I want to do that?
No, you don't want to live anywhere near Ohio. What do we got?
We got good smelling stuff.
Oh, look at that. Almost ready, huh? We're going to make a variegate in it, you know, a swirl, because they should know how to do that.
Good.
He's been
Here's-
using big words while you were going.
Oh, gosh.
How do you spell nebulous?
I can spell it, I just don't know what it means. Isn't that the fourth planet from the sun?
That's what I have to deal with. Who was it? You, sir, in the back, in the plaid shirt. Come here.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble now.
Bob. That's the stream of water.
Okay.
All right?
Not very much. not
And
very
feel
much.
it. All right? Okay. He paid extra for that. That's not on your tour. That's on the one above you. You get
Oh,
to
it's the old water
feel
temperature.
things, see things that nobody else sees. Okay,
He gets on the rides first.
we're almost there.
Oh, then I'm going to clean out my machine.
Okay, we are almost there.
Oh. You know what? When you're cleaning out a machine, always remember to close the gate.
You keep saying you're almost there. How do I know when you're there?
You'll know. You'll know. After one day, you'll know. Good question, because I normally pull it now, but I want this a little firmer because we're going to make a swirl in it, and you don't want it to just be soupy. So this one, normally, see how it breaks, how it chops off there? See that chop? That's pretty much when it's ready. That, and when it goes down there and keeps the peak. When it just doesn't go right in, keeps the peak, then you know you're ready. Okay, we are ready. try this at home.
Yeah, right.
Now, also, by the way, your first 3 months in business, you'll gain 40 pounds. And then you'll understand that you can't do that.
Well, that's interesting. I once taught a lady how to make ice cream. We made about 15 batches throughout the day, and every time we made a batch, she took a spoonful of ice cream. And at the end of the day, I said, "Did you mean to eat 15 ounces of ice cream?" And she said, "I didn't do that." I said, "Yeah, you took a spoonful of every single batch." So don't fall in love with your own product.
Okay, now watch this. This took me 3 years to figure out. You see what you have here, the tub of ice cream. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this, and the consistency will be what you decide. And you're just going to pour it on the top. And then you take your spatula and you fold, not mix, just fold with like one. And then you need a pliable container so that when you pour it, you can squeeze this, and then you'll get that beautiful variegate in there. Isn't that something? Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And that's it.
Ta-da. Come on up and try it. You're not all jumping out of your seats like you were this morning. Are you through in here? I'll just throw some water and get it
I
going.
am.
I totally accidentally missed that. Just when you put it in here, did you start?
Sammy, come here, girl.